I'm Michelle Ammon, and we are here today with author Victoria Lustbader to talk about her first novel, Hidden. Tell us a little bit about the story.
Well, the story is about two young men from New York who meet on the enlistment line when they're enlisting to serve in World War I. And even though they are from opposite ends of the social, economic, political, class spectrum, they're very drawn to one another, and they develop a very intimate and enduring friendship. Rightly or wrongly, they see in one another the person they think they want to be. And as the story progresses, it's each of their either pursuit or denial of what they see in the other person that really propels the story.
How did you come up with the idea for this book?
I came up with the idea about 20 years ago, and then I was looking for a story, and my own family background kind of rose up to give it to me, and I thought about writing a novel that would track the rise of the labor movement in the immigrant population of the Lower East Side after World War I. And I could see two families, an immigrant family and a wealthy family in New York, business family, being the representatives of that class struggle and that political upheaval and economic upheaval. But when I sat down to write a treatment, I discovered, and not surprisingly since I'm a people person, that it was the characters I cared about, not the history. The history was great background, but I really suddenly had all of these characters in front of me, and I really wanted to tell their story.
In the book, you have two protagonists, but all of the other characters are so vivid.
Thank you. Yeah.
Was this hard to develop so many different characters and give them equal weight?
Well, the trick really in developing them wasn't knowing who they were. It was first to determine why they were in the book, what role they had to play, and to make sure that they had a role and that I wasn't just putting them in because I liked them.
Your book spans from 1917 to 1928,
right.
World War I through the Depression, so why this period?
First I thought to myself, well, the story and about the themes that we're talking about, and repression and self-denial, that could be set any time. Maybe I should just do a contemporary book, which felt more comfortable to me in some way. But then I also thought to myself that while we like to think that we live in a very free society now and people's expressions of sexuality or going against what their family would like them to do is easy to do, it's not. But that it would be more acceptable to be set at a time when those rules really were black and white. That era right after World War I was the real shift from the Victorian to the modern era. The world was just abandoning and exploding all previous beliefs of religion and sexual behavior and social mores and how to make money. Just everything was changing. So the era became, to me, an external representation of the internal struggle between rectitude and the pursuit of happiness.
Thank you so much
for
coming here. This has been such an honor and a pleasure.
Thank you. For me, too. Thank you very much.
Hidden is a first-rate novel from Victoria Lustbader. You won't be able to put the book down as the characters become so intimately familiar. Don't miss out on this amazing story. Pick up a copy of Hidden today.